Hey, it's John with Vermont Homesteader, and today I'm going to be weeding the garden. Probably get 5 rows done today, and that'll get me half the garden done, and then I'll do the rest of the rows tomorrow. I'm a little behind. Really, you should weed 3 rows a day, 3 to 4 rows a day, and then you keep up with it. By the time you get to the end of a big garden like this, it'll be time to start at the beginning again. But if you don't do 3 or 4 rows a day, then you end up where I am. We had a bunch of soccer tournaments this weekend, so I didn't get to do much out here, and I'm probably about 5-6 rows behind right now. So I'm going to get caught up and weed about 5 rows, and then tomorrow I'll weed the rest of the garden, which is another probably 6 or 7 rows. And the garden will be all caught up again, and I can get to splitting firewood. So while I'm weeding the garden, I'm looking at these plants. I think they're broccoli plants. So when it comes to these big green leafy plants like this, you want to push all the energy into the production of the vegetable, which is going to come out of the center of the plant. One of the ways you can do that is you take the bottom leaves periodically while you're weeding. Just take the bottom 2 or 3 leaves off the plant, and that will push the energy up into the vegetable that's going to grow. If you leave all the leaves on the plant, then the plant is going to use a lot of energy on producing leaves rather than the vegetable that you want grown out of it. So as you weed through, you'll see, as long as there's 4 or 5 leaves left on the plant, it'll continue. Like this one here, I'm only going to take these bottom 2, and that leaves it with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 good-sized leaves. And as you can see, mixed in with this broccoli, I have what I call rogue tomato plants. These are tomato plants that grew from seed because of leftover tomatoes last year. Well, this row's done being weeded. It wasn't my broccoli, it was my Brussels sprouts, but pulling the lower leaves off applies to all these green leafy plants. The other thing, there's some that I reseeded, and what you want to do is if they're falling down, just take some dirt from around it and just mound it up at the base of the little plant, or even if it's a big plant. If it's not standing up, you want to take some dirt, mound it around the base, and help it to stand upright. It'll help for the stalk to strengthen itself over time, and it gives it support.
Hey, Meow. Hey, Meow.
So what's left in this row is peppers, and they are very hard to see in all the weeds, and you really need to know what a pepper plant looks like. Mosquitoes are eating me alive out here today. So I'll give you a close-up here. That is what a pepper plant looks like. Give you like a side view, top view, and there's some weeds that look a heck of a lot like them. That is not a pepper plant, but what's left is standing is peppers. These are bell peppers. My jalapenos really did not do very well, and I'm gonna have to buy some more seed and see if I can do something with them. And we're gonna keep doing this till I get the rest of the garden weeded, which is these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the sweet potatoes. I'd really like to get it done. Well, the garden is weeded 3 hours later. Not how I like to weed a garden, but it's done. Sweet potatoes, corn. This is broccoli, cabbage, and Brussels, as well as tomatoes and peppers and jalapeno peppers that we got from Hillside Botanicals. Beans, cherry tomatoes, peppercorny type peppers, bell peppers, jalapeno peppers, spinach, peas, rutabaga, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, broccoli with some rogue tomatoes, carrots, kale, lettuce, onions, garlic, strawberries, blueberries, and the herb garden. All done. Now it's time to weed them 3 rows a time at a day. 3 rows a day, that's the rule. If I can do that all summer, I'll keep up with it, and it won't be a disaster like this time. Hopefully I can do it. Wish me good luck. See y'all soon. If you like this channel, like, subscribe, and share. Thanks.